y'all, I'm Nakina.
Hello, beautiful people.
Today we're going to be doing a review of All American Season 3, Episode 6, Teenage League.
Y'all wonder why she looking up there, because she got a whiteboard up there that she write her stuff on that she want to do for the day.
Yeah, I got my little board and I keep up with stuff. And how y'all doing today? But yeah, we're going to be giving our review, recap, our thoughts, all that good stuff.
You still got a Riverdale review you doing after this one, right?
But yeah, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yes.
You want to get started or you want me to go ahead?
No, you get started. I can feed off your energy.
What's that?
I'm a leech.
No, you gotta leave me alone. But yeah, y'all, so this episode, man.
Yes.
I really be glad when they get to the thing with
nitty gritty.
You know, with the situation with Spencer and Olivia.
I'm tired of her not admitting what happened.
Right.
Because something happened.
Because something eating at her, because she drinking. She clearly sneaking and drinking. So something is eating at her. Because you know, every time something eats at her, you know, she just, I don't know. But,
Spencer ate her.
Shut up. But yeah, so everybody, you know what? Go from the beginning. So Spencer decided to go to, the family's cabin?
Yeah, his the cabin that his daddy left him.
Yeah. And, basically, he went to the cabin to clear his head or whatever, and I guess throw out stuff that he didn't need. Because they was throwing stuff away. Yeah. I guess of his dad's or whatever. Basically cleaning it out or whatever. And I guess they had the keep stuff pile and the throwaway pile or whatever. And he ended up finding this box it ain't even a box, it's like a chest or something, right? It was
like a little box with
it had letters in it from his dad.
Yeah, birthday letters.
Yeah, and he had never seen it before. And, he was contemplating on whether he wanted to read those letters or not because he felt like it might affect how he remembered his dad,
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, my throat is scratchy.
Nasty.
Shut up. But, yeah, he ended up talking to Olivia, and Olivia, you know what? He talked to Layla before he talked to Olivia.
No, he talked to Olivia first, man.
No, he talked to Layla first. Layla's advice was, because remember, they was bonding over the fact that she lost her mom, he lost his dad.
Oh, yeah.
They was talking first.
Right, then when he talked to Olivia's advice actually helped him.
Right. Yeah. Which I felt like Layla in the first place, I felt like she should have just told him, if you want to read it, read it, It just seemed like Olivia's advice was better. She told him to go ahead and read it,
Yeah.
And he listened. And Layla was sitting down and she looked over and noticed that them two was kind of close. And her and Asher was talking. And
Asher's just a hater.
Asher, he confuses me sometimes.
I believe he really want to be with old girl.
I think he really wants to be with that girl, Vanessa.
Yeah.
I think he really wants to be with her. Because, every time JJ mentions anything, he brought the girl there with him to the cabin. And,
he was so jealous.
He was acting so jealous.
That JJ was getting, but, in his mind, JJ was getting close to her. He he wanted to be the, But in her mind, she's just like, nigga, I'm just here because I know Asher gonna be here.
And that's why I think she there too, just because Asher was there. And she was working my nerve when she kept catching her little attitudes there. Okay, yeah, I get it. They joke around and they might say hurtful things, might joke about something, that was might have been hurtful to him. But y'all guys, y'all joke different from us girls. So I feel like if it was about him, he should have said something to them. She was catching an attitude, which she eventually caused the argument. Because remember when they was doing that little game they was playing when they was sitting down, he ended up mentioning that Jordan, that stuff with that concussion, that he,
yeah, they was sitting there. Yeah, they was snitching on each other. Like, bro, what you, that's supposed to be your homie. You tweaking hard as hell.
Yeah, and, Olivia was discussing how she didn't, I'll just say become close with somebody else's boyfriend or something like that, or something and all this and that. I know
she did.
Right. I know they say that nothing happened between them two, but I just feel like it's going to turn out to be something that happened. Because Asher is acting like, he ain't acting like that's just some girl he got close with over summer, boom, boom, pow.
He acting like he gave it to her.
Right,
he
acted like,
here.
He acted like
she was
they,
like, ooh. He was like, here. She was like, ooh.
Hey now. Now, much makeup. Now, he went and,
Yeah, he fixed her sink.
he went and fixed his
Did a
ex-wife's
little bit of
sink.
plumbing, and then he did some plumbing after that.
No.
You don't think he did some more plumbing?
Look, we didn't see that happen in the episode.
Just because you don't see, we didn't see that make their kids, but they made them.
So maybe the next episode we will see that they hooked up,
Hey,
Because he came over and he kept staring at some dresses that was on the couch. Yeah. And he thought maybe she was about to go on a date when it turns out she wasn't. She was about to go and hang out with the girls. And he felt happy then. I was like, if them two want to be back together, just get back together. Stop playing these games. Y'all ain't teenagers no more. Shoot. But anyway, so yeah, the girl Vanessa, she got to saying stuff like never have I ever, whatever. And it just got a whole bunch of stuff stirred up. And, by Asha snitched on Jordan, that made, what's that girl name? Simone. That made Simone upset.
Yeah, because she didn't know that he was doing all that.
Right, she didn't know.
She really concerned with this nigga, cause that's her boyfriend. Yeah. She really want the best for him, and that's not what was best for him.
Yeah, she just, I don't know.
He was stupid for doing it in the
I feel like he shouldn't have did it too, cause I mean, I understand he really want to play football, but you can't do nothing about, that's his life. Football will still be there, and I don't know. But yeah, as time was going past while they was there, Simone was really starting to feel like they just was too different. Like they didn't get each other. Yeah. I mean, Jordan didn't know she played tennis, and she was telling him he got to know the pregnant version of Simone, not the version of her before being pregnant.
Yeah.
And I just feel like this is just their opportunity to get to know each other better.
Yeah.
That don't mean
everything else gonna come out.
Right,
when they come out.
Now,
or he can ask questions, how, this and that and all that.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, Olivia ended up breaking up with Asha, which I felt like even if, say for instance, she didn't break up with him, I think he was going to eventually break up with her because he cannot stand her and Spencer's relationship.
He can't.
Even if nothing happened between them two in Vegas, because we won't know until the next episode. Hopefully the next episode, if they'll drag it out. He was gonna be jealous anyway, whether something happened between them two or not. He just never liked their relationship. And me personally, I don't understand why they just didn't make them two together from the beginning.
They're clearly in love with each other.
Right, Layla is a wonderful girl. Don't get me wrong, she's a nice girl.
She's not for Spencer.
But she's not for Spencer, in my opinion. No.
Even in the last two previous seasons, season 1 and season 2, he was always closer with Olivia than he was with Layla, and Layla was his girlfriend.
I never understood that. I really never understood that. So hopefully the next episode we get to see what actually happened in Vegas, because obviously something happened. I'm hoping Spencer gonna finally tell Layla what happened. He should have been told her. I mean, he's a good guy. I would think he would have just went ahead and told her. But you know what it is? Whatever happened, he trying to protect Olivia, so he hasn't said anything. And instead of Olivia beating herself up about it, she should have just been honest about it. She saw him with the other girl, and then she decided, hey, whatever happened in Vegas, I assume. Who knows? But yeah, my thoughts. They need to go ahead and put Spencer and Olivia together.
Yes. Okay. They belong together.
They belong together. Now, I'm forgetting. Coop and Spencer, they had they little, I don't know if I want to call it an argument or what. But
she was kind of right though. Because I blamed her for it, but she was kind of right.
About him.
She didn't tell him to get in it. She literally told him, to mind his own business, but he got in it anyway.
Yeah.
But I still feel like her knowing how she is, her knowing how he is about her, why would you even put yourself in that situation knowing he's gonna come
exactly.
Even because she knows even if she tells him not to get involved, that he cares about her so much that he's going to get involved, whether she wants him to or not. She should have took that into account.
Exactly.
She wasn't thinking. She was thinking about herself.
Right. So that's why she got upset with him when he said it was her fault. But that's how he feels. He feels like it's her fault because she know how he is, And I don't feel he was doing nothing wrong. He was trying to help her not make the most horrible decision of her life.
Yeah.
You know? But Coop gonna be Coop. Now, it was somebody who kept calling Patience on that phone. And I guess that's the girl that Layla's dad gave her song to or whatever.
Yeah. And she asked her to go on tour with her
Yeah.
for them songs. And she said she came up when she was a girl. Then I'm like, huh? What are you talking about?
Right.
And then you look at it, I'm like, oh, when I really, really looked at it, I'm like, oh, she the older woman. Okay,
Right.
she's an older woman. And she don't want to, okay. Because when she said, came up in this game as a little girl, and I'm just like, huh? And then I seen her face. Like,
right.
I seen her face. I'm like, oh, you can tell she's a little older. Okay.
Right.
Because they confused me at first. I'm like, ain't you about her age now?
Right. But yeah, I also feel like, in my opinion, I feel like it I don't know. I wonder if, what's that girl name? Vanessa. I wonder if she's gonna get with JJ, like actually get with him, or if she's gonna get with what is that? Oh, okay.
A Rugrats reboot.
I wonder if she's gonna get with Asher. Vanessa. He made me lose my train of thought.
They probably gonna get together again, and he gonna give it to her again. He'll be like, he gonna be like, remember this from Mexico?
Shut up. Anyway,
remember this?
I can't wait
she gonna be like,
to
yes,
see
I remember. And I keep
Will. I wonder what's gonna happen in the next episode, y'all.
I'm waiting.
We'll see, though.
I'm waiting.
Hopefully they don't drag it out and we actually get to see. They have a habit of doing it. You see these trailers, these little clips, and you be like, okay, finally we're gonna get.
Because she was trying to ruin it for me.
Look, I watched the little trailer and I was like, okay, so this is what we might be expecting.
She was trying to ruin it for me.
But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Peace.